Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to be the final prediction video because we should be getting news in like 20 hours by the time I end up uploading this. So either way, comment down below your final predictions for end of month. I have a few banners made up or in mind, and then I'm also going to be talking about the last year's, and all I'm going to say is I hope it's a very hype banner, because if it's not a hype banner, I'm going to end up skipping it. I kind of want to summon, I'm not going to lie. It's been almost 2 months. I think it's been exactly like 2 months since I've summoned. Kind of want to. So, yeah. And what I'm looking for, realistically, is a DPS technique or power character or a really good link slot farmer for the technique or power attribute. That is mainly what I'm looking for. So, let's go on. So, yet again, I'm just going to go over this. I hope it's 1,000 Blood War or a very high premium, simply because that's what the majority of people want. So, also, dear God, I just realized how dark my face cam is. There's Cast for the Ghost. So, yeah, anything else, I'm probably going to end up skipping. I don't really see a seasonal being hype enough. There's no, like, holiday, realistically, around this time. So, it's like, and then, obviously, if it's this, not touching the banner, not even a single step. If it's a premium, I'll probably go 5 steps. Hopefully I pull at least one of them. If not, then I'll probably stop there, because I'll just wait until end of month, March or April. We had some pretty good banners last year. We had the Softly banner, which was supposed to be hype, but I mean, kind of just fell short. But then the April banner was a banger. It was the Parasol banner, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's go over my I have 4 banners made up. All of them I would absolutely love to see. I think they would be all very hype in their own way. Not saying that this is guaranteed or anything. This is just a guess. And for my number 1 banner, I would like the Bambi girls. Any form of the Bambi girls, any combination, doesn't really matter too much to me. I just put these 3 because neither of these 3 are in the game, so I think that will bring on a lot more hype. Now, I do think that Giselle might be with a Mayuri and a zombie Toshiro in the future, or maybe that's what end of month is, who knows. And then maybe they'll throw in Candace instead for this banner or something. I don't think we'll be getting another Bambi unless it's with the Shinji and Sajin. I think that will be a more ideal banner, or maybe they'll add a Momo. Not another Momo, please. But this would actually make me summon. I like 2 of the 3. Not a big fan of Little Toto. She's funny. It's fine. Really big fan of Meninas. Big fan of Giselle. Like those characters. So if they do end up dropping this banner, I will probably go 25 steps, or at least until I 2-5 the better of the 2, or the better of the 3. Really hope Meninas isn't a Brave battle character, but I've seen a lot of people bring it up, so who knows. So yeah, this is my number 1 choice. This is what I would like the most. Obviously, it's biased. This is what I would prefer. Don't really care which one's a farmer, as long as it's not Little Toto, because I don't really care about Little Toto that much. But would like if it's Meninas, if she's a power farmer or a power DPS, and then Giselle can be a technique farmer or something, or it doesn't really matter. I would just like one of the things I want, either a technique farmer, technique DPS, power farmer, power DPS. One of those 4, and I'll probably not summoning. So, yeah, next banner that I would like to see is the Kenpachi. Wow, it zoomed in a lot. I want the Kenpachi. Now, obviously, I don't know if it would be the Nozarashi, like the Shikai Kenny, but I want it where he's cutting the meteor. I couldn't find a good framing of it, because it's just in like that really dark red from the 1,000-year Blood War Quarter 2. Not a fan of the illuminating every single panel or every single shot, I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully they don't do that. But I would love it if Kenpachi like cuts the meteor, he gets the big nose rush, and then it shows his like kid form as he's like cutting the meteor. I think that'd be really cool. Gremmy is a fan favorite. I've seen a lot of people genuinely be interested in getting a new Gremmy because his visual is really cool, and I really like his abilities. They're pretty cool. Imagine one of his strong attacks is making the enemies turn into cookies, like their bones turn into cookies or something. That'd be kind of funny, just to switch it up from the old Gremmy. And then obviously we don't need a Yatru. You could definitely throw in one of the Bambi girls, maybe if you really want to, like maybe Candace, because she kind of shows up at the very end of the fight to like attack Kenny, you know, does a big old lightning bolt. But I just thought Yatru would make a lot of sense. Doesn't have to be, she doesn't have to be in there. She could, this could definitely just be a 2-person banner, but I prefer 3-person banners, so I'm never gonna guess a 2-person banner except for one. But I have a third character idea for it for at the end of the video. But I think this would be a very cool banner. I like 2 of the 3 characters. Yatru's just a cute little character though, so it's like if I pull her, it's fine. Probably will end up pulling her because I pulled like every single Yatru in existence because I don't know. Kayla must think I like the short women, I guess, but nah. But yeah, Kenpachi, one of my favorite characters. Gremmy's cool. Need a new Kenpachi. It's been over 2 years. Come on now. Or coming up on 2 years. Next one is going to be a premium banner. Try to guess the premium banner. It's so obvious. Every single person is guessing it. I would love this banner. Now, I'm not saying Mugetsu and Dangai, it was just way easier to do it like this. So either Monster Aizen, or even the Hogiku form, which is on the like other side of this PNG that I edited, or some sort of like Monster Aizen, maybe with a transformation mechanic and he's like in his base Aizen, then he transforms into Monster Aizen, with Dangai or Mugetsu. I don't care. I love both of them. They're both extremely cool. They could even do Vassal Lordy for all I care. 3 insane peak character designs. Literally it. Vassal Lordy, Dangai Ichigo, Mugetsu Ichigo, and the Fullbring like Bankai Ichigo. All do it. I don't care. I'll summon. Now, granted, I don't know how deep I'll go since they would most likely be premium. I don't see why they wouldn't be. And I could eventually just end up pulling them from tickets. So it's like, do I really want to go 5k orbs for a character I'll end up pulling from tickets like 1,000 times in the future? Unless you're 8th anniversary Ichigo, in which I just can't pull any of you from. And yeah, I'm going to do 50 tickets at the end of this. Watch me get literally nothing. Okay, so this would be an insane banner. Like, honestly, if Monster Aizen is just that good, and they don't fumble the kits, I think I would probably end up going very deep, because I say I want to go only 5 steps, but just knowing how cool the characters are, if they're actually that cool, I'm probably going to go all in, realistically, or at least go like 15 steps or something. That way I have half my orbs, because I'll probably end up skipping March if I summon this month, but if I don't summon this month, then I'll probably summon March and April, and then skip May, and then summon on June and July. So yeah, this banner would absolutely love it. Now this banner, this is the 2-character banner that I was talking about, Uetsu and Karinji. Now for the 3rd character, I'm thinking it could be one of the Royal Guards. Maybe it's honestly, I think Askin would make the most sense, because these 2 characters do scuffle against Askin, so it would actually make a lot of sense, because in the very beginning Uetsu goes up against Askin, and then he like, I believe that's how he dies, and then Karinji like heals him, and then later in that little the cage that Kiryu did, I'm pretty sure that's when Tenjiro starts fighting Askin. So I think that would actually be pretty cool. It would make a lot of sense too, since they both fought him, and they're the final Squad Zero members that have yet to be added to the game for their newer form. So I think it could be a pretty cool one. Now, I'm not saying it has to be these 2, or the Askin. It could be Pernida, it could be Gerhard, or Gerard, Lily Barrow, and then maybe like I doubt Uryu or Jurgen would be in there, but I wouldn't mind if they're added. One of them are added into this banner. I see them being as like their own banner. I'm not gonna lie. I think Uryu and Jugrim would be a very good banner on their own, and maybe for a 3rd character they throw in Nyanzel, the goat. But yeah. Now the reason I'm putting so many hype banners is because of last year. This banner was insane. I don't care. Like, yeah, base Ishin, base Tensa, whatever. But the Quincy Ichigo, like, the design is so cool. Like, the character hype is so cool. And then Tensa was an insane farmer. And then Ishin was a very good Brave Battle character. Probably top 2 at the time, I believe. I mean, I don't think it was that great against Sajin, but against, I mean, honestly, I think it was Kurishiki at the meta. He was still fairly dominant, so Ishin did very well against him. especially now Yamamoto running around, and against Orihime it's iffy. It is very iffy, but when when Yama dropped, Ishin was very good against Yama. I loved using Ishin against Yama. Had no idea why it worked, but it did. But very cool banner. A lot to be desired. But unfortunately, I mean, this is kind of up to your interpretation, because I did say that this end of month banner was incredibly hype, and would you say they lived up to the expectations? I don't know. I think the Kirio really killed it, just because she's just another GQ character, very boring, bland character, unfortunately. But I don't think that's on Caleb's fault. I think that's honestly kind of on Kubo for not making her interesting in the slightest, besides of her skinny form having huge titties. So I don't know. But still a very good banner. The end of month had one of the best farmers, to be honest, Senjumaru, and then has Ichibei, one of the best technique characters, probably the best technique character, unless you count Artwork Ichigo being better, up to you. So honestly, I think it kind of did live up to the hype, so I'm really hoping that this end of month does. And then you see this, we have Safui. Hopefully they introduce a new thing, kind of like Safui, like maybe they introduce Camp for Your Own World or something. That'd be kind of cool. The next month, I am excited for this banner. That this April end of month, honestly excited. Now obviously there could be more banners, by the way, just coming up. You never know what Caleb could do. If it's Yoruichi, the orange outfit with the white cape. Oh my god, I'm going to 25 steps. I don't care. I need it. But yeah, either way, that is going to be it. A quick little video on what I am assuming. And I really hope that the news drops in 20 hours by the time I end up doing this, because then it would make sense. And I don't have to, be like, oh wow, I got to push it back. But either way, let's do the 50 tickets. See if we pull anything. We're going to get 8th anniversary Ichigo right here, because I haven't pulled him in literally almost an entire year. Eisenfego. Oh my god. Orihime. And now Ichigo. Oh my god. I want to say Okiro. I don't think it is. Shinji. He's new? What? What? We got 2 power characters in Gantid. Boys, we're getting 2 power characters and a speed character for end of month. Either way, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care, and peace out.